And welcome back, everyone. Oh, off to a great start. Okay.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
Huh?
Sure seems a lot of things happened just 10 years ago.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Wow, that's like 100 years of that you're just skipping over. Okay.
And so,
Oh, shit. I don't know samurai things. I'm assuming it's land invasion. Social disparity. Great.
yes, exactly.
Hmm. Oh, that's right. I also have to get my charm up. I forgot about that. If I want to create, work on the devil's social link. Let's see, it's Thursday, so the monk's not going to be at the bar. Oh, Elizabeth. Well, let's see what she has to say.
marvelous.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to it. Are you accepting a request?
Create a persona with torrent shot. Bring something you find from the ocean. A Christmas star. Feed the cat. I'm in.
I can sense a presence. By all means.
Okay, well, that'll be a little while.
Please paint my powerful persona a pretty purple. Please paint my powerful
Okay, so...
This is harder than I thought.
Oh, I just report
Oh,
this one.
no.
That's easy.
Let's hear the results. Marvelous.
Ooh. Okay, someone well-versed in plants.
If I may say so, I will await a report of success.
Okay. Well, that's the only one with a deadline, so I can leave that alone.
Very well then.
Oh, let's check the crane game. Let's see here. Do not care about Ganesha Banks. Alright. Given that there's nobody I can spend time with today... Oh, there's this guy. What's his deal? Okay, then. That was unpleasant. Oh, wait, there's a... I have to go to Port Island. Before I forget, there's a cat. That's way more important than hanging out with a couple elderly people. There's a cat. Yeah, okay, so we can hang out with them, but first... I knew I bought that cat food for a reason. Kitty. Yes. I am absolutely going to do that. I will die for this cat. Why do I keep not going to the overworld map? Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see you welcoming me back. Wait, this flower vendor. Do you maybe sell seeds?
Take your time.
Look at that. Alright, no reason though. I am pretty well set for those for a bit. Okay, back to the town map. We'll go hang out with the elderly couple. Alright, there's no plot events here. We'll just fast forward.
Oh, it's you. Welcome.
Oh, is this a group study thing? Because I will absolutely do that
Yo.
for the academics.
Look. In that case,
I see. I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more?
I like how it's been months since his injury and he still has a bandage on his head.
So, were there any subjects you needed help with? The most basic method is writing them over and over again. But I get that's a tough way to stay motivated. That's why I reward myself with workout reps based on the number of new kanji I've learned. The more you study, the stronger you'll get.
Maybe, yeah.
Huh? In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people. On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems. You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, Why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
Never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
He'll overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
God.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
Oh, well, they just covered that.
Cool.
This is how I'll become a charmer. Just keep answering questions in class. I don't remember if stats go to 5 or 6 in this one. Huh. Oh, yep. First. First, we gotta see the cat. Make sure he's okay. Oh, I went to the wrong part of the station. Aww. Alright, well, we're making progress on the single most important quest in the game. Yeah, let's go hang out with the elderly couple again. I probably should summon a Hierophant persona, but... Okay, it looks like this one's actually going to be an event.
Oh, look, dear. He's here. Try and perk up for the boy, all right?
I understand their reasoning. But if they really go through with this, if we lose that tree, it would be like losing our son all over again.
Aw.
Oh, we're fine. We're not fighting. I was just fussing. Sorry for making you worry.
Apparently, the rumor about cutting down the persimmon tree was true. So we went to the school together to say our goodbyes. Unfortunately, that just reminded my dear of the pain we felt the day our son died. See, dear? That's exactly what I said. If you keep crying all the time, then what'll your admirers think? Right?
Oh my, don't make fun of this wrinkled old lady.
So is this 6 or 7? 6. Okay, we got a ways to go yet.
Stop by again anytime, all right? My wife would always be happy to see such a handsome young man. Here, take this for when you get hungry.
All right, and I think tonight I'm gonna go see if the see if that one place is offering the bowl that jacks up my academics twice, and if not, I'm gonna go hang out with the monk.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, or that.
Huh?
Actually, I wanted to talk to Fuka. I guess I can't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, the point's out. Okay.
Sorry.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and turn this in. And then we'll do the group study, I suppose.
Good day. Here are my requests. Wonderful. Very well then.
Oh, hey. New equipment for Akihiko.
Very well then.
Let's go ahead and see if that's any good on him. Oh, the accuracy stinks. I don't know. I guess there's ways to buff his accuracy. So I'll just have to consider that. As for now... Hey, there we go. Guess who's gonna grind some Jack Frost dolls? Oh god, I need 3 of these for Elizabeth. Alright, we got one. Now, how many of those do we have? Because her quest was for 3. We only have the 1. I'm going to double check and see if the quest is 3. See if...
Good day.
Excuse me. I'm going to double check and see if the request is for 3 or
accepting a
1.
request?
3.
Come to think of it, by all means.
Okay, it'll be a minute. But I'm going to do it.
Very well then.
Because I am that sucker, apparently. Oh wait, I didn't see that menu option. I guess you could just. Well, there we go. I'm gonna get one more. Because I want to see if I can put it on display in my room somewhere. I mean, if they're gonna make it easy, then I'll... Alright. Alright, let's hand these over to Elizabeth.
Good day. Here are my requests. Let's hear the results. Marvelous.
99.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Twilight Fragments, worth it.
Very well then.
Alright, we'll go to the dorm and study. And since it's a group thing, that should be worth 2 for my academics. So hey.
Yeah. Fuka, your notes look so trendy. Kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus. She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer. And this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain?
God, I fell asleep in class so many times in high
It may
school
not
and
be the best
college.
study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I've been trying
I mean,
to think of a
in
way to
college,
return
it's
the
because I was
favor.
working nights. So by the time 2 in the afternoon rolled around after I had just done midnight to
You
8,
mean, like fill in all the parts she's missing?
I was very, very drowsy.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
Thanks, you two.
Here,
Yeah,
let me
I-
see those notes.
I don't know how anyone does it personally.
Yeah.
There was a period in 2006, like right after I started classes, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to have an entire day off from August until
It looks wonderful.
Thanksgiving in November. It's like, oh god, this is going to be a bit of a stretch.
Real surprised when she sees this.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
Well,
I
it
also
certainly
didn't keep-
helped us study too,
I didn't keep hydrated well at the time. So there were a lot of
Sure,
times I
let's
would wake
share
up
the notes back
like on a
tomorrow.
Saturday afternoon
Good
with
night.
just a splitting headache. Similarly, I get home from class Wednesday afternoon, and since I didn't work that night, I'd usually pass out watching TV or something, and then I'd wake up and another headache. That said, there's a reason why I keep an why. There's a reason I keep an insulated mug like right here. Masakato? Well, obviously, that's an easy one.
Yes, exactly.
Oh. So I'll have to remember something about Masakato. Minamoto no Yoritomo. Okay. Well, okay. Oh, darn.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting.
Glad to be of
because-
service.
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd
Oh,
like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this.
Ouch.
So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan? There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident. And the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes. Tartarus and the Dark Hour. According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear. Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
She's putting it together.
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sonata-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point!
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
Okay. I'm thinking... let's go hang out with the monk. He should be there on a Saturday, I think. Oh, I could have just gone right to Escapade, but I always do that. I always seem to take the long way. The devil. Hey, buddy. Oh, my charm has to be up to smooth. Okay, well, that'll be a while, because I'm not even focusing on charm right now. I'm not even doing that good a job focusing on academics when you come down to it. However, monk. Or Motatsu.
I thought your face looked familiar. You here again, kid? Even Buddha's not that forgiving. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna hand you over to the bouncer and... Well, there's no Buddha in this world, so... Stop looking at me like that and sit down, kid. So tell me, is it that fun hanging out with an old monk whose own wife and kid left him?
Oof.
How come you're always alone when I see you? Don't you got any friends? What the hell's that supposed to mean? Either you do or you don't. Don't get smart with me, kid.
God, he's got a lot of rings on.
What would you call a friend anyway? And where do you draw the line between friend and acquaintance? Let's define a friend as someone you hold dear. The way I see it, no one in this world ever really cares for others. People always want something out of a relationship. They only really love themselves. You don't call someone who doesn't like you your friend, do you? No. Because you know you won't get nothing from them. Which means in this world, no one you can truly hold dear. At the end of the lonely road of love, kid, you're the only one left standing there.
Jeez, man.
What? You see those gals over there? Ones on the dance floor? You can bring one of them over here. I'll be your friend in return, huh? What do you think? I know you can do it.
Warped is a good word for him. God. Creepy old man.
You tired to go talk to him, huh? You look like you're gonna doze off any second now. Go home for now, kid. Besides, I know you're gonna come again anyway, even if I tell you not to.
Well, yeah, you got a social link I'm working on. All right, and I think Tuesday the exams start. Well, let's see what's happening. Oh, got some plot.
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here. I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway. We finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you.
Who's?
Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You really haven't changed at all.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai. This is unusual. Please, come in.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? Is that allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really. Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception. It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me. I don't like being at home, but here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose, so no, I don't have any complaints.
Jeez.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Okay. Wait a minute. I haven't fed the cat yet.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh? No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then, why? Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
Gosh, it's hot, even for July.
Wow, can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
I get it. My problem is me. I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
Junpei, seriously.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things? Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future. Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. Be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself.
Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work. But I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Dad.
Yukari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder, like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. And I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Okay, have we covered every possible vignette? All right.
It's amazing commodities! I'm going... Good, good.
Oh, these I needed for a quest.
Not bad?
Yeah, we'll take that for sure.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
So I'm going to be a responsible student and play an MMO all Sunday. Hell yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a shelf. Now, nothing I can put on it apparently, so I guess that Jack Frost doll doesn't actually do anything. That's unfortunate. Mr. E, huh? COW, what is that supposed to mean? We'll go with that one. I know at some point they reveal who Maya actually is. I just don't know when that happens. Because I'm not even sure I hit rank 10 with her ever. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and work on my academics by eating. Video game logic, you know how it is. Okay. There we go. And probably sometime soon we should head for Tartarus. I'm probably going to just wait for exams to pass before I do that. Oh, we get a little visit from our innocent-looking harbinger of death.
It's good to see you again. How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly. So tell me, how's life as a Persona user? That's good to hear. I remembered something else about the coming of the end. It all stems from something that took place many years ago. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly. Oh, didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago?
Yeah, well, I mean, when you meet him, your death social link levels up.
But no matter what, I won't leave you because we're friends, right?
I really like the design of the Persona 3 and 4. Probably 1 and 2. I haven't played those, but I really like the design of the tarot cards in these games. I have half of the major arcana. I got it from the Persona Q for the 3DS. It came with half of the arcana. Wow. So there's a few I'm missing.
You know what? Yep, yep.
Okay, so exams start tomorrow.
Attention, please.
So does that mean we're going to be doing the thing where we wind up on a beach for a few days? Yeah, we'll stay awake.
Why?
Oh, I was going to say, she beat me to it, but yeah, Sirius the Dog Star. Yeah, no, never mind, she just completely beat me to it. Okay, so let's see, we should be able to, yep. So I'm going to save, and we're going to take a short break. As always, the intermission will be accompanied by 3 minutes of ads in order to prevent pre-rolls. Please stand by, we won't be long.